उसमें आ ही नहीं है अभी तक।
नेहा की रोहित का लेवल पार कर सकता है रोहित पर आपका नाम कि आपकी जॉब बेस कैंप पे करते हैं जॉब तो आपको बताना पड़ेगा कि किसने तो पुलिस बड़ी मतलब पहले करते थे कि करना इसके लिए बट प्रॉब्लम ये कि आजकल वीडियो का नाम लगता है एंड द पर्सन हैज टू बी फ्रॉम योर अच्छा हैज टू बी हां मतलब आपके अगर मैं दूसरे लेवल पे जाके तुम्हें तो उसमें ट्राई करो कि आप अपनी किसी के बारे में रिवीजन करा लो या फिर मान लो वहां से आप नहीं करा सकते आज के पर्सन को तो आप यहां से इससे बात करो कि मैं आपका नाम इसमें डाल दूंगा दिक्कत नहीं मतलब जब भी आप उसमें बेसिक में पहले तो इस चीज में ध्यान रखो कि मैं जिसका भी नाम डालता हूं अपनी वीडियो में उसका लेवल मुझसे थोड़ा सा वॉइस फ्लो का हां वॉइस फ्लो उसमें मतलब आपको लिस्ट चाहिए वीडियो मेंबर्स की क्या मुझे किसी को आपकी वीडियो में अगर ऑनेस्टली वही मेंबर है जिसने आपकी वीडियो में फिल्टर की लेकिन इन केस मान लो कि आपको इमरजेंसी से किसी मान लो आप ऊपर डेवलप कर सकते हैं डेवलप को नहीं देना तो आप क्या कर सकते हैं उसका डेवलप हो चुका है उसके नाम इशू आपने ठीक है मैं इससे कहीं पूछ लूं उसके ऊपर से नंबर मैं हमारे साथ लेवल हो चुका है स्टार्ट नंबर बता दूंगा अच्छा है समझा बोले नहीं बोल रहा है हेलो गाइस
वो दोनों भाई भाई लग गए हो थैंक यू
Now it's more confusing. Pronunciation. I have the most unique, so I can't choose it. Every other name is greater than mine. It's D-I-K. Direction. Similar. Big Vijay, Big Bali, like. It's supposed to be. It's a Facebook.
It will be relate to something.
Yeah. थोड़ा तो नहीं पूरा ही but it is what it is.
आप आए थे सुबह? सुबह आओगे सर?
हाँ आएंगे।
किस साइड से आओगे?
मुरलीपुर 13 किलोमीटर के वहाँ से।
नहीं वो तो
मैं भी अभी 2 से 30 के में ऑफिस में
As a member.
चलो आ जाओ।
Some members are First session
पिछली बार की लेवल पहुंचने की
अरे तो
पर्पल बस पहुंच गई
यार अच्छा यार पहले
I came from Africa.
industrial area. What will you do as a person?
There are various
एक बार मैंने टी-शर्ट पहन के पहली बार स्पीच दी थी बैंगलोर में कर गया ये मूवी का जो था वो कोई टोस्टमास्टर बहुत 1995 से टोस्टमास्टर्स में फर्स्ट सीरीज में उसका इवैल्यूएशन यही था तो टी-शर्ट पहन के स्पीच दे एटलीस्ट ऑल ऑफ तो मैं फिर एक्चुअली ऐसा लोग बोल रही है सिर्फ वो फास्ट तो एरिया डायरेक्ट को बुलाया है ना बोला ये जरा एकदम से बोल जाता नहीं वो मैंने मेल आसान फॉरवर्ड कर तुम आते ये आज तो हो गए थे ना इसको प्रेसाइडिंग ऑफिसर प्रेसिडेंट साहब प्रेसाइडिंग ऑफिसर प्लीज डू मेंशन दैट लाइक
Generally, I think-
dignitaries in our I want to recognize the presence of the dignitaries in our club.
ये हुआ है कि ना सिर्फ फिजिकल है वो नंबर पे खाली रहते हैं क्या हुआ है तो if you are swimming to the city of love, you have to mention that.
And now we want to recognize the dignitaries
उसके बाद
in our creating
There are table jumping sessions also.
Yeah, thank you. ऐसे कहिए टीम और से टीटीएम पूछते हैं और एकदम she is one of them not back out yet.
मैं दूसरी बार एक बार
हां प्लीज ताकि वो पूरा हो सके कलर
आज भी जाना जल्दी है
You will get a Something which is something different from your career and I have given things that
Team SS.
flow.
बहुत सारे
बहुत सारे मतलब बहुत ही सारे
जब साक्षी की बात करती
एक बात बोलो आप अब से 3 से 4 मिनट ये रोल next 3 there is nothing except the sentence
आप पैसे दे रहे हो
क्योंकि एक मीटिंग में मैं करूंगा जस्ट एज रिमेंबर एक मीटिंग में स्पीच दूंगा और थर्ड मीटिंग स्पीच वो उसके लिए सुनने देगा तब दूंगा ना पिछले 8 महीना
एक हफ्ता
की बात नहीं मैं बता रहा हूं लास्ट 8 मीटिंग्स में से 6 मीटिंग बॉडी that I attended last 8 meetings I think 5 or 6 I am looking
नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में कोई रोल नंबर नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में आप आराम से अपनी स्पीच प्रिपेयर करो नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में
नहीं नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में
नेक्स्ट स्पीकर डाल देना और नेक्स्ट को ब्लॉक से प्रिपेयर
यार ये
करो आके योगदान करो
एक मीटिंग के अंदर
एक योगदान
मुझे याद नहीं है कितने मीटिंग से मैं ऐसे बैठा नहीं हूं
ऐसे जोड़ना बता भी गेस्ट आना
एक तो एटीएम भी नहीं
सारे वीडियो
नहीं एटीएम में मतलब स्पीच एटीएम नहीं यार वो भी करूंगा मैंने मजा कर रहा था एटीएम नहीं अगर कोई डिपार्टमेंट कर रहा हूं
तो इवेलुएट
और इसके लिए अभी बोल रहा था कि बैक आउट कर नेक्स्ट मीटिंग देखते हैं अगर कोई करता है तो ऑप्शन बता रहा हूं मुझे इवैल्यूएशन करना था मैंने बोला भी था शायद आपको कि एटीएम किसी करने जो करता है नहीं करता
नेक्स्ट
इवैल्यूएशन सोचेंगे
सोचना क्या है मुर्गिया है दो नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में साक्षी स्पीच क्यों नहीं एक हफ्ता है कितना चाहिए एक हफ्ता
आप ये चीज फिनिशिंग में से रिक्वेस्ट कर मैं डर गया मेरी जल्दी स्पीच दे दी सर ने मैंने मंडे को मतलब सैटरडे मतलब ज्वाइन किया अगले सैटरडे आइस ब्रेक एक दिन तो ये स्टडी ना अच्छा
वो मैं ग्रुप में मैसेज देख रहा था स्पीकर का नाम नहीं आ रहा
सही है क्योंकि आइस ब्रेकर जितना जल्दी दे दो ना एक स्टार्ट हो जाता है फिर क्या होता है आप रोकते हो तो ये लोग बनाएंगे
मेरी सेकंड स्पीच
अच्छा वो सेकंड स्पीच रेडी है पहली नेक्स्ट मीटिंग में क्या होगा
हमारे का बिजी वन
क्या
पोस्टर बनाना पड़ेगा यार 11 गायब थे, तो जैसे पीछे दो लोग थे गायब थे।
That feedback.
आज नहीं दे दो ना आपको।
The part of the feedback you want me to tell you.
हाँ, अच्छे से।
ये मोटिवेशन पहले यही पूछता हूँ, पहले आई हैव
तो कोई
ये जज को ले लो। He is good at making content.
Would you like to be a co-VP here? This क्या होता है? Basically, मतलब इन posters and all ये सब होता है। चलो, ये पहले से।
मेरे को कौन बोलेगा?
हाँ?
मेरे को कौन नहीं बोलेगा?
बिल्कुल नहीं बोलूँ। VP education, I get that person on the road.
रंजा क्या बोल रहे? VP एजुकेशन आई हेट दैट पर्सन।
जब रोड से हट जाओगे तो बहुत अच्छे लगोगे। वेडनेसडे में निकल जाता है, थर्सडे में तो याद है, अरे थर्सडे को कुछ और निकल नहीं तो फिर फ्राइडे को मेरे पास मतलब ये और ये को घंटे के लिए याद करेंगे आज को बताते हैं और 10 मिनट साथ में बैठना है, 10 मिनट दूर मिनट पे बैठना है,
कर दे
कोई इशू नहीं है। मैं बड़े देर बाद आया आप तो मीटिंग करते थे मैं जो आटे को देता मीटिंग किया था संदर्भ से आया है तो
लोगों क्या
स्पीकर में
you those people friends
वही मेरे होंगे ना? वही है? लुकिंग क्या? ये VP में फोकस है नहीं?
यार तो आप ही वीक नहीं है सर मैंने आप ही किसी का मत करो
Good evening, everyone.
गुड इवनिंग
I welcome you all to the meeting number 445 of Jaipur Toastmasters Club. Before starting the meeting, I would like to mention 4 ground rules which we follow in our meetings. For this guest, the water facilities on the right side of the chairs and the washroom facilities on the left side of the room. And please turn off your phones and put them in silent mode so it's not distracts. Done? And please shake hands when the person call you on the stage because I believe there is a transfer of positive energy when we shake hands. And also please avoid crosstalks when the speaker was speaking on the stage because it distracts the speakers and the others. And like everyone has a missions and their goals to achieve in their life. I want to ask if anyone has a goal to achieve this year in the end of the year. Before that, anyone?
read 10 books by that run 1000 kilometers
Okay. Anyone? Get rid of pain. Okay. Like everyone, our Toastmaster Club also has a mission, a goal which we want to achieve. The mission of Toastmaster Club is to provide a positive and a learning and experience in which members are empowered to develop a positive and members are empowered to develop. We have some activity to do so that everyone, the energy of the meeting will be much higher. So please stand up here, everyone. And please pick the balloons from there.
One.
ठीक है
So if I say hands, so up, you have to put your balloon. Your balloon will not fall. Just you have to. If the balloon will be fall, you are disqualified. So the activity is, if I say hands, you have to put your balloon up by hand. If I say legs, then you have to put your balloon by hand. Okay. Start.
It should not fall, right?
Yes.
Or
It
You
falls,
can
you are
you can make
disqualified.
others live. You can make others fall.
We can fall.
Try.
We can burst someone else's balloon if we want to. Yes, we can.
Don't let
Start.
मेरा balloon I want to have.
चलो स्टार्ट
ठीक है. Hands. Head.
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 अरे ये फुटबॉल और है भाई क्लोज मास्टर भाई
Where are our chocolates? First is done. Who was? Everyone.
We will announce the end of the meeting.
Now we are announcing that meeting was started and I call the starting officer Toastmaster. Toastmaster, are you on the screen?
Hello everyone. Hi. Can I request Sophie to maintain the balance? So I welcome you all in this meeting number 445, where we are having the speech platforms. Right. The main agenda is regarding that. So telling you about Toastmasters, it is a public speaking society where everyone is focused to develop their speaking skills right in front of the crowd. How it happens that whenever a member comes, he gets a pathway. Like mine is presentation mastery, someone has engaging humor, someone has dynamic leadership. So everyone gets their own challenges in their pathway, and they grow level by level. So, about the founder, it is Grant Smedley founded the Toastmasters Club. The idea of Toastmasters Club. This club is around 149 countries. Okay, and Jaipur Toastmasters Club is just one of the clubs out of the 16,000 clubs. This is a snapshot of the last year Diwali period, where many people have come and joined us, and some of us really enjoyed like, the food. We were also cited in the newspaper regarding the meetings we take. We also go to the education institutes to help them in taking their sessions, how they can benefit us from our sessions. Some of the awards which the division had awarded the JTC. Okay. This was the recent contest that was held. Okay. And the recent contest where Toastmaster Rohit had won his second place in speech speech contest. If you go on YouTube and search ISC, you will find some of the very good videos like the Toastmaster International speeches. Right? You can go and watch them. This is the power of words. I still this is one of them. So upcoming contest. So basically, those are the international contests. First, these contests are being held in club level, then division level, then at international levels. So on mark this date, 20th February, we are going to conduct the club level contest. This is the executive committee who manages the functioning of the JDC. Right? I am the president, and the immediate past president is Toastmaster number. Please raise your hand. VP Education, we have Vice President Education, Toastmaster Shashank with us. Okay. Toastmaster Hitesh is coming. He manages the membership. So if you are a guest, he is the point of contact. If you want to join the club and know more details, so he is the point of contact. Toastmaster Deep is responsible for the managing the public image of the JDC. He is responsible for the flyers and posters. Toastmaster Anushar manages the club funds. Secretary, Toastmaster Rohit manages the club committee of meetings. Sergeant at Arms. If you see this room is beautiful, right? Well decorated. It's because of it's her responsibilities sitting at the back. And the ultimate duo, Sangeet Rajivensar was our first president over 10 years back when JTC was first founded. Naveen sir is our current club coach. So that's what introducing Toastmaster to you. Let me ask some new faces today. Let me call Aditya over here. So why you came here? Your name and what you do?
Okay, myself Aditya Singh Rathod. I did my graduation from St. Xavier's College, Jaipur in BA Economic Honors. So this club has been introduced to me by my friend Vishnu a week ago, where we were on the call, and he told me about the experience he had here. So I thought okay, I should give a chance to a new interaction with the people, and especially to the diverse field of mind I want to interact with.
Next, I would like to ask Kunal, please come. What do you do? Why you here?
My name is Kunal Singh Rathod. I'm a first year student at SKIT Jaipur, pursuing BTech in Computer Science and Engineering. And to be honest, I came here because my brother brought me here, and right now I'm really enjoying the company of other people. It's a good environment.
So whenever we come to stage, we just have to shake hands. It's a transfer of positive energy, right? Next, I would like to give the stage to the Toastmaster of the day today. Toastmaster day of the day is Toastmaster Deep, who by profession he is doing masters in AI field and he's doing masters in that. And I would like to welcome Toastmaster Deep.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Ready? Well, today we are going to have speech marathon. What do you think is the most important thing in a speech? We have a diverse team of audience of Toastmasters, dignitaries, and guests. What do you think is the most important thing in a speech?
Opening body and conclusion.
Structure. Maybe. Any other? Speaking. Yeah. And delivery. The delivery. And
Flow of the speech.
flow. What more?
Good audience. Good listeners.
Best. The audience. You might be the world's best speaker, but if you don't have audience, your speech doesn't mean anything. So today I want to welcome you all to be the perfect audience for our speech marathon, where amazing Toastmasters will show their mastery on command on language and delivery and other aspects of speech. And I want you all to open your mind and listen to them and be and make them the best speakers by being the best audience. So I want everyone to clap for themselves, and I want everyone to listen to all the speeches well. With that, I want to start with the flow of the meeting. First, Toastmasters meetings are divided into three sections. The first section is prepared speeches, where Toastmasters prepare speeches based on their projects in their pathways and deliver them, which are being mentored by their specific mentors and being evaluated by their peer Toastmasters. The second section is table topics, where you learn to think on your feet. Have you ever had to lie, sir? Well, did you succeed? Well, was the lie accepted?
Yeah.
Always?
Not always.
Exactly. If you participate in table topics, it might be the case that you get succeed always. Have you had to explain why you will deliver a project Toastmaster document or why you will attend a meeting?
Because
Have you had to explain? Was it a good explanation always? Well, it will be a better explanation if you join table topics. Table topics makes you think on your feet and be witty, quick, and have impromptu answers. Because when you have experience speaking on the field, you learn how to do it well. The last but not the least is evaluation. It is said that evaluation is the breakfast of champions. So in evaluation section, we have a general evaluator who evaluates the meeting as a whole, and he has a team of other evaluators who then evaluates each and every aspect of the speech and the whole of the meeting and its proceedings. Now I would like to call the general evaluator of today's meeting. He is none other than Toastmaster Lokendra. Toastmaster Lokendra is an amazing speaker, even amazing dancer, I must say personally, and he is our homegrown area director. I would like to call Toastmaster Lokendra on the stage.
Thank you, Toastmaster team. Wonderful introduction of speech marathon and also wonderful introducing me. Though I don't have so much quality like Toastmaster teacher, I'm really not a very good speaker. I'm just trying to be better. And one day, I can speak like Toastmaster team, I hope. So let's start with evaluation. So what is evaluation? Like, some days, like I'm very passionate for cycling. So one day I was cycling and one of our friend Toastmasters Krishna made my video and we posted it on I posted it on Instagram and saying that I'm the Loki the racer who is cycling very much faster. And suddenly one of my mentors from Delhi, he told me, look in the way you are cycling right now, you have to improve your posture. You have to increase the height of your seat. In that way you can increase your speed during your daily cycle. So what happened with that day? I improved that particular posture. I increased the height of my seat and it resulted in now my average cycling speed is about 25 km per hour. So it actually improves my. So the same kind of thing happen in our Toastmaster meeting as well. When a evaluator sees ourselves, he observes ourselves, he noted out some points which you can improve in your next meeting. So this is how we improve in our meeting. Like I improved my cycling speed because of that particular feedback. Just like that, we can also improve with other person observation because we can't see ourselves when we are doing the speech. But if other person is seeing yourself and he observes some kind of feedback for you, then you can improve yourself with each and every meeting. So for that we have a team of, you can see the 4 people, there are 2 other people as well. I will tell you who are those two people. But I have this team of 4 people who's going to evaluate the whole meeting in terms of every aspect. The first, the timer, who's going to who's going to evaluate the whole meeting in the terms of time. So for that I would like to invite our timer who is the Toastmaster Jajat. Toastmaster Jajat is one of the bright staff of our Jaipur Toastmasters Club because he recently joined our club and is very much ready to showcase his talent in front of all of us. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Jaideep, the timer of today's meeting.
Hi, my name is Yajat. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. As a timer, I will time the table topic, formal speeches, and the evaluation. If I will also alert each speaker of the timer they have left using the green card, yellow card, and red card, which donate specific time remaining. Table topic speaking, not more than 2 minutes. 1 minute I raise green card, 1 minute 30 seconds I raise yellow card, and 2 minutes I raise red card. Most other speeches that was 5 to 7 minutes. 5 minutes I raise green card, 6 minutes I raise yellow card, and 7 minutes I raise red card. Evaluation speeches, 2 to 3 minutes. I at 2 minutes I raise green card, and 2 minutes 30 seconds I raise yellow card, and at the 3 minutes I raise red card. In grace period 30 seconds, if I will raise red card, then you have only 30 seconds to complete your speech. If you speak more than 30 minutes, then you disqualified in this meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jaideep. What a wonderful start on this Toastmaster journey. Today it was his first role, and he did his role very wonderfully. Now it's time to know second auxiliary role player, Toastmaster Jyoti. Toastmaster Jyoti is one of the newest members of Jaipur Toastmasters Club, and she's just winning every time when she's coming on the stage. So please help me welcome Toastmaster Jyoti, our founder.
My role today is of aha counter. That means many times in our speeches we repeat some words like you know, I mean, and many times we use some phrases, some words, some sound like like this kind of sounds. So my role today is to note down every these moments, phrases or words that we repeat, unnecessary words, and in the end of the meeting, I will be sharing which speaker has used how many these phrases or unnecessary words again and again in the speech.
Thank you, Toastmaster Jyoti. Now it's time to invite the Gramarian of today's meeting. And the Gramarian of today's meeting is the rock star, the most famous person of this particular event. He is the person who won the second rank in the overall whole Rajasthan human speech contest. He was the winner of the second rank in the human speech contest of the whole Rajasthan. So please help me welcome the champion of Jaipur Toastmasters Club, the champion of Area C3, none other than Toastmaster Rohit Sharma.
How many of you think you speak clearly? Raise your hand.
Only Rohit.
Raise your hand, no one? Okay. Until you hear the recording of yourself. Everybody raise your hand. Until you hear the recording of yourself. So that gap between your intention and your expression is exactly what I am looking for as a grammarian. I'll note down good usage of grammar throughout the speech method, and I'll also note down the wrong usage of grammar or some filler words used by every speaker speaking here. And I'll come with my report at the end of the meeting. Now, to improve your grammar, to learn some new words, in each meeting we have word of the day and the idiom of the day. So for today, word of the day is concise, meaning clear and brief. And grammar for this is the manager asks for concise report not long presentation. And the idiom of the day is cut to the chase, meaning skip the unnecessary. An example for it is let's cut the chase. What's the final decision? So I request all of you to consciously use the word of the day and idiom of the day throughout your speeches and throughout the evaluation. And whenever a speaker speaks that, we all have to motivate that speaker by raising a thumbs up. So I'll come with my report at the end of the meeting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohit. And the way he delivered his speech, you can see why he is the champion of Jaipur Toastmasters, why he is the champion of the whole Rajasthan. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Rohit. You are the rock star, and you are along with the new rock star of Jaipur Toastmasters. You can see another champion from our new members. And for that, our next member of our observatory team is also another new member. He is Toastmaster Himanshu. We recently connected on in WhatsApp chat, and he's really well. And just by WhatsApp conversation, I can see how much humble person he is. The way he replied of my messages. So I'm really want to know more about you. So we'll connect after the meeting. So please help us welcome the Heart Master today, Toastmaster Himanshu. Now who's gonna observe how keenly you are observing everything during the speech, during our whole meeting. So please help me welcome our Heart Master today, Toastmaster Himanshu.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lokesh. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
So, I have prepared one speech for introducing you about Heart Master, but I think Toastmaster team has already asked that question. And Toastmaster Rohit has answered that. So I'll take that discussion forward from there. So what Toastmaster Rohit has answered is listening. So what we understand from listening, and what does it mean when we listen? Like, are we listening just to listen, or are we paying attention to that? So which is most important thing in that conversation? Any answer?
Paying attention.
Correct. So we can call it active listening, right? And what we mean by active listening?
To understand what the other person is saying by nodding while he is speaking.
Absolutely correct.
To be attentive instead of just being ready for to be able to respond.
So basically, if I make it concise, so active listening means listen to understand, not to respond. So here comes the role of Heart Master. During the speeches and evaluation part and table topic sessions, we will observe the skills, like everybody will listen to the people who are speaking, and at the end we will have a fun activity which is like a game. So we all have to participate. We will prepare some questions out of those speeches, and the one who wins will get a surprise gift. So this time it is not chocolate, it's something else. So let's wait for it. And since this is a game, so there are few rules of this. I'll tell those now, and when we start the game, again I'll repeat those. So first is, you have to raise your hand first and then answer. Otherwise, you will be disqualified. Second, once you have answered, you are not allowed to answer the second question unless there is no responses from the audience. And third, the one who was the speaker or the table topic session who has delivered that speech, and the question came from that speech, the person should not answer. So thank you everyone, and looking forward to it.
Thank you so much. This was my team, the 4 members, but who are the 2 members? I told you about the team was 6 members, and though their names are not there right now. So anybody know who are those 2 members?
Good luck. Good luck.
Okay, already. So those must look at me have this one rule that I'm not gonna be a judgmental person. I'm not gonna judge anyone. But if you want to play the role of general evaluator or an evaluator, you have to judge the people. So for that, I created my 2 personalities, like Aparjit, Ambi and Aparjit and everything. So, and those 2 personalities are for one personality is only gonna point out the good points of the video, Another personality is only going to point out the bad points of the meeting. So please help me welcome the good Loki, who's going to point out all the good feedback of today's meeting. Good evening, everyone. My name is Good Loki, and I'm a very jolly person, and I am always friendly to everyone, and I don't want to point out any negative things because I hate negativity. Though I'm not personality negative, he is very much bad person, and he always point out the bad things in everything. But I'm a very good person. I see good things in everything. I like how this whole floor is. I like the decoration and how nice the people in there are. I really like the energy. So I'm not point out all the good points in the meeting. I'll come at the end of the meeting when Toastmasters Logan will invite. Thank you, Toastmasters Logan. So you can see how jolly person that good Loki is. So now let's invite the dark Loki. And whenever he comes, the darkness comes in front of us. So please help me welcome the dark Loki. I don't know why this guy is so much scared of the judgment, because I love judging the people. I'm going to point out each and every at the end of the meeting. Many of the people are going to cry. What kind of feedback I'm going to give you?
Kamolika.
So be ready, because I'm going to be brutal, because I'm the dark Loki, and dark Loki is not going to spare you. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Loki. Please invite me, and I'm going to take so much because I want to be everyone. Thank you very much. Over to Toastmaster Loki. So you can see how dark that person is. I'm really scared of him because when he takes over my personality, I don't know what kind of person I become. I really like the good look, by the way. So thank you very much. So let's cut the chase and please invite the Toastmaster Deep Sharma to start the speech marathon of today's meeting.
Wow, I mean, wow. Good lucky, bad lucky, such an amazing intro. I don't think I can top it up in this meeting with whatever I'm going to do next in the whole Toastmaster of the Day session. But one thing I would like to say is to congratulate all the new members who are taking the Ops role, because I saw 3 out of the 4 Ops members are new Toastmasters who have joined recently in this month only. So kudos to you all for taking up. The enthusiasm is amazing, and I want you all to keep that going on. Now, I am also cutting to the chase, and now we would like to start our first section of the meeting, which is prepared speeches. And for that, I would like to call our first speaker. Wait, I think the first speaker has already left. Second speaker. The first speaker is coming. While the first speaker is trying to chase the meeting, we would like to call the first evaluator, Toastmaster Naman, who is going to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Fahim. Toastmaster Naman, please tell us the speech of him.
Hello everybody, back to I really love to be on the stage. I'm back on the stage after 2 weeks. So the task that I have in my hand today is to evaluate Toastmaster Fahim's speech. The title of the speech is What's My Communication Style? And as the name suggests, the project is Understanding Your Communication Style. The simple purpose of the speech is, first I'll say the purpose of the project. The purpose of the project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify their primary style. The purpose of this particular speech is for the member to share the impact of their style on others. There are some notes which the speaker can take, which I can quote, written on my evaluation sheet. The evaluator expects the speech to be a well-organized speech about some aspects of the communication style. He or she may choose to speak about their own communication style. Finally, the speech should not be a report. All the best to the speaker, Toastmaster Fahim. Thank you.
Now, I would like to call someone who you might find watching Magnus Carlsen videos, because he is currently trying to learn chess, or I would say trying to be the champion of Jaipur Toastmasters Club in chess. By profession, he is learning computer networking as well as social networking. He is none other than our charming president, Toastmaster Fahim. Giving his speech, what's my communication style? Toastmaster Fahim. What's my communication style? What's my communication style? Toastmaster Fahim. The stage is yours.
So this is my level 2 P1 speech, and I have to figure out what's my communication style. I was working on this boring question, right? And Toastmaster International gives you an exercise, okay? It is a set of questions. After completing it, it will tell you what kind of communicator are you, okay? For example, these are the exercises, and after complete, it will tell you. So when the results, I was very satisfied with the results. It was like every good communicator knows these communication styles, and they use it to build a good communication with everyone, right? And so, are you excited to learn these communication styles, which I learned while exploring this?
Yes. So
Not Toastmaster, it was Dr. Merelian, okay, from Canada, a philosophy professor. He said, whatever you speak, like 7% of your words matter, and the tone of your message matters 38%, and your body language 55%. So even if you're not speaking, it matters how your body language is speaking. Right? So to enrich our communication styles, if we know, let's suppose that let's say I am having a one-to-one conversation with Toastmaster Himanshu, and I already know what kind of communicator he is. So I have the superpower basically to build a good communication with him. Right? So according to Toastmasters, there are 4 kinds of communication styles, and you have to guess out when I'm acting those styles. Okay, if you know, you can shout out the communication style. So the first communication style. Hey, I have a lot of work to do. After 1 hour every meeting, okay, these are the pending tasks I have to do, and I will delegate these to my junior. What kind of communication style does he show? Anyone? Directed?
corporate victim.
Correct. It was correct. He is busy, he is focused, he wants to get things done. Okay. So let's say you walk up to him and you cook up stories. Like as a Toastmaster, we love telling personal stories, right? So don't do that. First, see what kind of communicator he is. He is a type. He prefers to be direct communicator. Stories won't work, right? The next communicator. My friend is in trouble. Okay, let us collect some money and let's give it to him. It will help him. I am not confident to ask from everyone. So can you please do it? He is kind. He wants to help others, but he is uncomfortable to come out of his comfort zone. What kind of communication style does he show? Indirect.
Outsource.
Anyone else? Okay, let me help you. He showed supportive. Okay, he wants to support others. The next, third person. Okay, third type of style. Ha ha ha! The Toastmaster meeting was so lovely. I really loved that. How funny he was. By the way, the exposure was so great. What kind of communication style is this?
Humorous.
Yes. The according to Toastmaster, yes. Casual. So this kind of guy is fun-loving guy basically. So you will have fun when communicating with these kind of persons, right? So this is called initiative communication style. The last one, okay, last one. We have covered direct, supportive, and initiative. The fourth one. Okay. How many people are there in the room? What's the quality they are getting? What is the cost of this venue? What do you think?
Analytical, logical,
Analytical. This guy loves numbers, figures, facts. He loves logic. Okay. So next time, whenever you meet any person, try to identify what kind of communicator that person is. If he is direct, don't book up stories. Just talk to the point. If he is supportive, so empathize him, support him, join him. Right. If he is initiative, have fun, have friendly communication with him. And if he is analytical, throw the facts and figures that you have, he will love it. Right. So we can enrich our own personal skills, right? Interpersonal skills and communication style using this idea. And what do you think? What's my communication style of the direct, supportive, initiative, and analytical? What do you think?
Initiative.
Initiative. Anyone else?
Supportive.
Supportive.
Direct.
Direct. As per Toastmasters International, it showed me a direct and analytical, so which I failed. So thank you. That's my.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for him for telling us about different styles of communication and showing us your communication style also.
Who's your turn?
Sorry for the small technical difficulty. Now let's move along with our speech marathon. The next person coming to the stage is none other than the current MBA graduate of this club.
I'm not graduate, I'm person.
Going to be graduate. We have our personal MBA, and he runs jewelry businesses, and his personal interest is in different stones. He is none other than our co-VP Education. Maybe the most persuasive person of the club, or the least hated person of the club, none other than our Toastmaster Shashank. Before I call up Toastmaster Shashank on the stage, I would like to call up Toastmaster Sakshi, the evaluator of Toastmaster Shashank's today's speech. Please tell us about the speech objective.
So, hello everyone. I am evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Shashank's speech. The purpose of this project is for member to practice using vocal variety or body language to enhance a speech. The timer note the timing will be 5 to 7 minutes, and best of luck.
Now I would like to call Toastmaster Shashank to the stage. The unexpected gift of getting lost. The unexpected gift of getting lost, Toastmaster Shashank. The unexpected gift of getting lost.
Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Before I start with the speech, I would like to ask a simplest question. How many of you here are struggling in their life? Whether it's about career tension, a school project, college assignment, a job in the bank, anything. Anyone can tell me what is the thing they are struggling for? Anyone would like to share?
to manage n number of things I want to do.
Great. Now raise your hand if you are completely sure that whatever you are doing is completely right. You are going on a path, you are making a project, you are doing assignment, and you are completely sure that you will succeed in it. Anyone who is completely sure? As usual, Toastmaster Neha. So my speech is also like this. Being a struggler, which everyone is, I would like to share one of the past experience of my life, which is regarding a hike. So I really like to go on trekking, and I would like to share the best experience of trekking in my life. So one day I was on the trekking, and it was not the first time I was going on the same trek. So I was completely recklessly just walking around the mountain, and when you know the path, you don't care about anything. You just walk and just walk without knowing that whether you are going on the right path or wrong. Completely, freely, peacefully, just walking, and suddenly you take a right path. I took the right path, just thinking that it might be a shortcut. It's a human nature. Wherever we see a shortcut, we just took it without just checking whether it's a good or bad. So even in that case also, I just took a right path, a simple right path. The trail was simple. There were a lot of trees around me. I was walking around, and suddenly the trail got thinner, and thinner, and that's the end of the trail. I was surrounded completely by the trees, and I was completely shocked. Now tell me one thing: if you are stuck in that track, what would be the first thing you will do?
Call someone.
Call someone. Anyone else?
I'll climb the tree.
You'll climb the tree.
Take a U-turn, get back to the last one.
You don't know the path. The trees are all over you, and you don't know where you have come from.
You can check the next.
Google Maps.
All look भैया.
All looking. This was the thing I did. I just took out my phone, checked where I am exactly, and there were no network, no direction, no network, no guide, no one to tell you where you have to go. I was completely panicked. I was completely stressed, and then the thing I was left was just to take a deep breath. I just took a deep breath and just started thinking about the solution. I saw a rock there, and I just sat there thinking that let's explore something new. I closed my eyes. I started feeling the vibe of the nature. I was feeling the cold air coming from here, the birds chirping all over the mountains, and then at a peaceful nature, I heard a water streaming on my right. And see, I was already lost. So I thought I should experience something new, I should explore something new. I started going towards the water stream. So when I was going to the stream, the voice of the stream got increasing, the sound was increasing. And in the end, I found an unexpected gift, which was a great waterfall on the mountain, which I don't believe anyone has seen there. And it was a new exploration, it was a new discovery for me. See, in our life too, there are a lot of planned paths which we plan to go. But sometimes we get lost. Maybe due to some phone networks, we always, in the current situation, we always use our mobile phones to be on a planned path, but we always get lost when we don't have anybody in with us or in our phone. Same way, I didn't have the network, but I found the undiscovered discovery. That's why I want to share this with you, that even If you are in a lost situation, just take a deep breath and think about it. Because the great discoveries haven't been found on a planned path. Thank you so much for listening so carefully, and that's all for my speech.
Amazing speech, Toastmaster Shashank. Not a really good idea to wander around in the forest, at least I think for me, because it started to sound like starting of a horror story, but amazing experience you had. So kudos for that. Now, keeping the marathon going on, next person coming on stage is someone who thinks she is on the right path. And I believe she is, because she is trying to save the planet. She has appeared in India's 40 under 40. She works in government doing energy policy. Right? You work in energy policy in government. And there's much more that even I am trying to explore what she is doing. But whatever she is doing is for the planet, that I am sure. She is none other than our amazing Toastmaster Neha. So before calling her, I would like to call her evaluator Toastmaster Rohit to share with us her speech objective. Toastmaster Rohit.
Today I got the privilege to evaluate Toastmaster Neha's speech. And Toastmaster Neha will be delivering her level 3 project elective 2 speech. The purpose of her speech of this project is for the member to practice writing and delivering a speech that inspires others. The purpose of this speech is for the member to inspire the audience. The title of her speech is Start Before You Are Ready. So I wish all the best to Toastmaster Neha for her speech.
Now I'd like to call Toastmaster Neha to the stage to deliver her amazing speech. Toastmaster Neha, start before you are ready. Start before you are ready, Toastmaster Neha. But wait, before we go.
Listen to this conversation very carefully and let me know if you find yourself in it. Neha, look at that. That's my aim. I see it so clearly. Let's aim at it. Let's go. Wait. Where do you think you're going, Queen? That aim requires 100 skills. You have, let me count, 2. The people out there, geniuses. They have 98 skills. Now, do you think to apply for that aim, you have enough right now in your hand? But these people being so talented, don't look at me like that. No, I'm cutting the chase for you. Let me be concise. Go back home, prepare, and do not come back until you have 100 skills ready to apply for that. Move. What? I'm 9800 me, what? But you're correct. I'm not ready yet to begin for my aims. I'm not prepared enough to start. Go back. Been there. Ever. That was a job that you really wanted, your aim, a startup idea that you had in your head to bring to life. But that was always there in your mind that it requires more than what I have right now. So I cannot apply for it till now. I can't go for it till yet. I'm not ready to begin. And then you go back, and you prepare. And there's this level that your brain has set that you cannot apply for that thing until you're ready till here. So you develop this. And then when you come back to your brain, it's like, it's still here. So you go back and you prepare again. And then you prepare, and it keeps raising the bar. And you're 4 hours stuck in this preparation mode. But you never apply out there into the real world. Now this can be seen as perfection paralysis. That we are not ready to take our first step because we are afraid that we
inefficient, insufficient, and our first take would be the way. Also, there is this very established fact in the world of entrepreneurship. Start with the bird in hand. You start with whatever you have, how much you have, whomever you have in your network, and then you achieve the dream and build more along. Now, it's easier said than done. Start with whatever you have, like 2 skills. It gives you first-hand embarrassment. And I'm not talking about just any embarrassment. It's like you are in a public meeting, like now, and then you are holding your fart inside. And then you're like, I cannot fart in public, but your stomach's like pushing it through, and then it makes you believe that it would be your not a big one, so go for it. It's a risk you can take, count on me. And then you do it. And then the open hanger up there and says, I'm feeling inferiority complex. You did better than my Nagasaki bomb. With this risk, I stepped upon to my first panel discussion. This discussion was a national one. People from government, the managing directors were there, and I was blessed enough to be a rookie on the stage. One slip of tongue, and I'm done for good. I just had 2 skills in my hand. It required 100. These people were on 1,000 scale, let alone comparison. So all along, I was like, should I even take the opportunity or go back home and prepare? Or should I just take these 2 skills on the stage and give it a try? I was like, if I fail, let my career be over. But this is a risk of parting I gotta take if I'm able to do it. I went on the stage with the 2 things that I knew, and it went all very well. It went all so smooth. But the last moment, the person asked, the moderator, very simple question. I was about to be very happy. Nehaji, with all the experience that you have, what comes between B and D? And I said, it's alpha to the power of beta minus whole square. Minus whole square, if you know a little bit of math, it's more embarrassing than farting on stage. And there, I was like, my career is over. I got off the stage, and then people came talking to me. And I was like, can someone please bury me here? I don't want to talk. And then they were appreciating about the 2 things that I knew, 2 skills that I represented. No one talked about the 98 parts that I was lacking. And then I realized that choosing to represent and work upon the 2 skills that I had in my hand, the 98 skills that I lacked, I got opportunities to directly learn 5 more from the people there. I took 2 of what I had to a place where it actually required and learned more. And it drew me closer to my goals. Now I had 2 plus 5 interaction, so I had 7 in my hands. From there, I learned that it's not about what I do not have. What people care about is what I do uniquely with whatever I have. And it was all along for a week there. It was in my LinkedIn, my emails. Everyone was praising and asking, talking about the 2 skills that I got. So it could be a job, it could be an idea, it could be a dream that you're dreaming in your head. And then it keeps you pulling back that you're not ready yet, you're not perfect yet. You don't have to. It makes no sense to be perfect. Start with whatever you have. You will not be ever ready enough for your dream. And your dream never asked you to be ready. It asked you to come to it. So with 2 skills, you go to it with whatever you have in your hand. And here is the catch. When you focus on yourself so much, and you keep on preparing all by yourself, that you forget about the real world out there, you sabotage yourself. You don't get that. So whatever you have, wherever you are, get out and let your dream begin. Thank you.
Amazing speech, Toastmaster. I believe that was one of the greatest thing about I think not only Toastmasters, about life. You are never ready for anything. And I don't think anyone could have put emphasis on that better than you, Toastmasters. Now, last but not the least, I would like to call Toastmaster Hitesh. He is a BBA graduate and is right now working in freelancing. So if you look around somewhere, a person on a laptop with a coffee on any Starbucks, that might be Toastmaster Hitesh, doing his freelancing work without any office, because his office is not anywhere, it's everywhere. But before calling Toastmaster Hitesh, I would like to call Toastmaster Yash, who is his evaluator. Toastmaster Hitesh, please provide us the speech objective of Toastmaster Hitesh.
Good evening, everyone. Today I have the privilege of evaluating the speech of Toastmaster Nitish, also known as the Jalebi Man. Those familiar with him might know why I made that statement. But anyway, coming to the goals of his speech today, the purpose of the speech will be for the member to identify and learn the different communication styles and to see what impact it has on his audience. It will also give him the opportunity to display a speech that may be interactive, that may be humorous, and ultimately observe from the audience what impact his speech has on them. All the best to the Toastmaster, and over to the Toastmaster of the day. The title of the speech is $1 Million Idea, and it will be a 5 to 7 minute long speech. Thank you.
Toastmaster Hitesh, the stage is calling. Toastmaster Hitesh, $1 million idea, $1 million idea, Toastmaster Hitesh.
Have you ever had an idea that worth million? And if not million, maybe billion? Great. Well, few months ago, I also stood on an idea that could probably make me the next. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. My name is Tejani, and today I will be sharing a story of me building a startup, or actually me trying to build a startup. It was a winter time. I was standing with my college friends at our favorite tea spot. One hand in a pocket, next holding a cup of tea. We were discussing about our future plans, jobs, higher studies, or maybe a business. While having this discussion, I noticed something that caught my attention. Across the road was there a stall called Golu Ke Parathe. 3 staff, 1 stall, few plastic table and chairs. That's all. But the crowd, unbelievable. There were students lined up like it was a concert, and that's when it was unhygienic place. And that hit me. If someone so unorganized can do so well, imagine the probability of an organized business. So, what if I offer a student an online tiffin service, fresh home cooked food, 60 rupees per plate. Even if I get 10 students in first month, it's 1200 a day, 36,000 per month. If I remove the expenses, let's say 10,000, I still left with the 26,000. Doesn't it sound great? That's it. But the number was still not good. I needed a validation. That's when I turned to my friends, the experts. I tell them the idea, share them the whole blueprint, and everybody shared their different ideas. The first one said, sounds good, let's do it. What should we do first?
No question, nothing, just action. The second one, he didn't even let me complete the sentence and he was like, this is going to be big. Let's start on it. Let's create a business. Let's create a logo, an Instagram page, and even a website. He was that excited. Then comes the last one. He didn't come up with a plan. He didn't come up with numbers. He just motivated me, supported me with his words. Hitesh, I always know that you are going to do something of your own. And this is your opportunity. Go grab it. This is how the idea went. And so there we were. 4 friends, one idea, 1 cup of chai each. Everybody motivated, we wanted to start it, but then life happened. Exams, assignment, and the internships. Everybody got busy. Everybody got their plans, and that idea never come into reality. The $1 million idea just remained an idea. But do you know what it taught me? What it gave me the 2 most important lessons of your life. The first, idea doesn't create a big business. Execution does. And the second and the most important thing, the different communication style. You know, when my friends reacted with my ideas, they reacted differently in different communication style. The first who said go for this idea. Where do we have to start? That was a direct communication. No fluff, no question, just action. Then the second one who was overly charged, who was super excited, that shows the initiative communication. The last but not least, he didn't just agree with my ideas, he supported me with the words. Like that shows the supportive communication. And the last, analytical communication. Something where you analyze, where you look at the number before making decision. And that's me. Analytical communicator. Other than analytical communication, what I have is the supportive communication. So that experience taught me that what communication style I have. I have a blend of 2 communication styles, which is analytical and supportive. I didn't make the great business. I didn't make $1 million business. But that day, I learned something as valuable. The importance of communication style, the different types of communication style. And that should be the goal, to learn from every moment of your life. Because you never know which moment will turn into one of the biggest lessons of your life. So that's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Hitesh, to learn from every moment of your life. That is my takeaway from your speech, and I believe we all are here to do that only, to learn in each and every part of our life, and especially in a Toastmasters meeting. Now, keeping our train going, because we are a little late, I am moving you all to the next part of a Toastmasters meeting, that is the table topic session. Now, for the table topic session, we are going to call someone who works in front-end designing. She is from none other than our cleanest city. Sorry, it is near the cleanest city, and where my favorite breakfast is being eaten the most, poha. The poha city of India, Indore. Coming from, sorry. So, calling our table topic master, who is none other than Toastmaster Shakshi and Toastmaster Shashank, coming on the last moment.
Again, good evening, everyone.
Again, good evening, Prashant.
So, table topic session. Table topic session is the heartbeat of table topic meetings. And you know why? Why? developing thinking on your field. You are stuck in a situation where you have to speak something. Now, where you will be able to practice that? This is a place. Here, we will give you some impromptu questions and you have to think on your feet on the stage. Just say anything about the topic. And this is in this way you will be able to practice thinking on your feet. The second point is
building confidence in uncertainty.
building confidence in uncertainty. There are a lot of situations in our life where we get back just due to our confidence. Due to our low confidence, we stand back in a situation where we have to speak. Now, practicing table topic will get you on that. The third point is
Active listening skills.
active listening skills. Just like our Hawk Master said, in order to be a best speaker, you have to be a good listener. So, being audience, listen to the table topic speaker very carefully, just thinking that if you were in a situation of getting that topic, what would you have spoken? The next point is
Time management.
time management. We all believe that कम बोलो तो बुरा है, ज़्यादा बोलो तो बुरा है, right? So, in the table topic session, the timer, please note, the time will be 1 to 2 minutes. The minimum time is 1 minute and the maximum time is 2 minutes. You will be having a grace period of 30 seconds as told by the timer. So, you will learn a time management that you have to speak for something for some time.
Inclusion and engagement.
Inclusion and engagement. See, we all are here to make some new networks, to make some new engagements. So, guests are welcome in the table topic sessions, even as well as the members are welcome. We as a table topic masters are also welcome here to learn making impromptu questions and dealing with a lot of themes. So, let's start with the table topic session. Who want to come first? Please don't raise your hand. Who want to come first? Please don't raise your hand.
That makes us raise our hands.
Obviously. You don't want to come first? So whosoever is not raising hands will be coming first.
Let's stop.
Everyone? Okay, mission failed. Okay, so anyone who is interested in coming first? Toastmaster Aditya. So the question for your table
What if
is,
you suddenly become invisible?
timer, please start the time.
Okay, so every one of us has seen Fantastic Five, right? You know, the dad, the mom, with the kids, you know, the red wear, they wear a red cape and everything. In that, the cape is invisible, right? And I was like, when I was a kid, I saw it and I was like, oh, being invisible has its so many benefits. Like, I don't have any money. I can go into RBI. I can just steal all the money. All that will be mine.
What do you do with money?
I don't have any money. I will buy chips. I'm 7 years old.
Just steal and run up.
Yeah.
Genius.
After I'm in school, I haven't studied. You know what I can do? I can go in the class. I can go in the staff room and just steal my question paper. I know all the answers one day before. You know, one more thing that my bunny has said. I don't even have to go to RBI. I can just sell that paper now. So I have a business plan also. So being invisible has its benefits, but also I wouldn't want to be invisible 24 hours. So it has to be on my side. Because being invisible, as we all know, can be a little depressing too. Right? Nobody wants to be the highlight of the day every second, but also nobody wants to be completely invisible. So somewhere in the middle, I think I would want to be. So thank you.
So now who want to come next?
Okay, so the person coming next, who actually loves the cartoon Doraemon? Who loves it? Toastmaster Tej. So please be here. The next question is according to the Doraemon. So you have a anywhere door. You can go anywhere. Where would you like to go and why?
Okay. So as Toastmaster of the day introduced me by introducing me, said that I'm a freelancer. Like so, being a freelancer, you don't get a lot chance to connect with the people. Right? You are just surrounded by the four walls, just hitting the laptop. So this is my routine of the day. Okay, but what I like being a freelancer that I have the flexibility to work from everywhere. And the best place I love is not my home, not even cafe, not even Starbucks. It is my Nani's house. So if I would get the anywhere door, as you said, I would just open it and go to the my Nani's place whenever I want. Because of the obvious reason that working from tree, like sitting under the tree, you can just feel the breeze coming from the field, and you can eat the delicious food made by your nanny. So this is the thing I would like.
So now who wants to come next?
Someone from guest. They would appreciate. Okay, sir.
All the best. What if you woke up tomorrow and you were 60 years old? What the first complaint you would be?
You can wake up at 60 years old. Aren't we right?
60.
I'll sleep again. Sleep again. What's the point of that?
I could have joined this Toastmaster Club earlier. And could have given more time with my friends instead of just pursuing towards a certain career which demands time, energy, efforts. Because at some point of time, I don't know, at the moment I'm not at 60, I have a huge time period remaining to be a 60%. But even in this stage, I am able to analyze that someone you have in your life to talk with at the end of the day is very important part of your life. Especially how was your day? What was the task you done with the best of the efficiency, and what was the baddest, or I say the negative aspect of the day. Yeah. So I could have started investing earlier rather than waiting for a perfect time.
So for the next question, we would require two people who all are interested in it. It's a great conversation. Toastmaster number and Toastmaster, yes. If you want to come, you can. Okay. Let both of them come. I will come. So the situation is like you are the interviewer and you have come here for an interview.
A job interview?
No, to be a friend. I interview to be a friend. Now ask some question.
To be a friend?
Yeah, interview for being a friend. He wants to be your friend and you are interviewing him to be a friend. So take an interview of him to being a friend.
Eligibility. Interview now.
That he will tell.
Good evening, sir. I am here. I want to eliminate this fear of calling you sir. So let's be friends today. And let's exchange our numbers. I am Yash Chaturvedi. We only have 2 minutes, so let's start. Yash Chaturvedi. So Yash Chaturvedi. Your good name, please.
Quickest friendship in the world.
Yes, I will do what will take about the world from your eyes and what you really think from inside. Okay. So as soon as the sun rises every morning, I also try to see the world through that prism only. And since you also have the clouds on certain amount of days, so you don't get the clear visibility of the world. So my stance on the question that you are asking me would be that be flexible as regards the way you look at the world, and but so that's my answer. And but how would you rather be looking at the world by seeing what is happening in the contemporary scenario?
I would like to remind you that I am kind.
So since I was speaking for the majority of time, I thought that I was sailing the ship my own way. I'm sorry, and I thank you for pointing out.
So, okay, I appreciate what you think, but that is what not I was expecting from you. The answer was
So can we be friends, or since you didn't get the answer, can we not be friends?
Is we have still have almost time here.
15 seconds. So let's just quickly give me your 10-digit mobile number and we'll proceed
Okay, so
further.
please write it down. 987654
It's all the conversation and shit.
Thank you.
Now I want to come next.
Take our time. So you became a Jenny, like the
Jenny.
one, yeah. Okay. And you have 3 wishes. Okay. Which would you waste first? You have to 10 wishes and 10. Which one will you waste?
How is it relevant of me becoming Jen?
Genie.
Achha, genie. Oh, okay, very good. I became a genie.
You have a genie.
Oh, okay. You have a genie.
You have to give 3 wishes, and then genie asked you to waste one. Which will you waste? So tell everyone what are your 3 wishes.
Waste one.
You have to
One
waste
you
one
don't
wish.
want.
Okay,
So I don't
just tell 3 wishes you want and why.
Okay, this is the question. Right. Perfect. Okay, so I have 3 wishes.
Already?
Yeah. So the first wish is, so as per the calculation, I require on the present times. I am an analytical communicator, by the way. So I as my present expectations and what I require right now as resources is about 10 to 15 lakh rupees per month. So 10 to 15 lakh rupees plus month into perpetuity is about 30-40 crore rupees. That is the money that I require in liquid. So my first requirement or the first wish that I want to make is 30 crore rupees in liquid in my bank account today. Second wish, I want to live till about 100 years because my first thinking is that I want to live healthy and live till 100 years. And why do I want to do that? Because I want to travel the entire world, all the 197 countries, all the different types of expectations, and I want time for that. So that's the second thing that I require. And the third and final thing that I require is, and I quote, an unlimited boarding pass to go to any part of the world, any part of the country, any part of the globe, whenever and wherever I want to get. So the first thing is that I mentioned 30 to 40 crore rupees in my bank account, which frees my expectations and load for my lifelong. Secondly, 100 years of age with healthy lifestyle, perfectly fine, or good health. Finally, unlimited boarding pass to go anywhere or everywhere in the world. That fulfills my full and final requirement, and that is what I require. Thank you.
What will be wrong?
Genie will be broke.
Okay,
Which one do I want to drop? Okay, I will drop the third one because I can buy air tickets if I have.
Okay, so that's all for the table topic session.
Thank
Thank
you
you
so
so much
much.
for participating.
amazing table topic masters. Some brought with some of the gadgets like the anywhere door and the genie. Now I want at least one of them. And some things like if I wake up at 60, I don't know. That's a very bad nightmare. I have a lot to do in my life.
We can wake up at 30 also, we speak.
I don't know. I am still younger than that. I think that's also 60 for me. Well, now moving on. Before moving on, I have something to say. I have a story to tell, a very small story, which is an experience happened to me. Around 9 years ago, one day I opened my phone and there was an app on App Store which was on top at that time named Duolingo. You all might have heard of it, some of you. So it allows you to learn any language. I downloaded it. I started learning Mandarin, Chinese. I did it for 3 days, and two words. I think it was ni hao, hello, ni hao, hello. And I talked to one of my friends in school. Hey, do you know there is an app like this, and I am starting to learn Mandarin, Chinese. I said, no, brother, don't. Chinese has 36,000 characters. How can you even think about it? Don't learn this language. Leave it. Try something else, something simpler. How can you possibly learn it? You are not even passing classes at that time. I was somehow barely going through school. So I stopped. I believed in him and I didn't believe in myself. 3 years passed. I never opened that app. After 3 years, life has changed. I went from school to college. I was doing something else. I was doing a lot of things at that time. But somehow that app again popped up in my life. And I opened it again. And I remember what my friend said. But this time I thought, what's the worst that can happen? Maybe I'll not learn this language. I opened the app. Days, weeks. I think it was around 340 days of streak where I was learning basic words. Hello, hi, did you eat, did you not? And one day, I was traveling from Jaipur to Guwahati. I had a layover in Delhi. At night 11, I was sitting in the airport lobby area. A man came and sat beside me. He was speaking Mandarin. Stars, I got an idea. When I'm learning from 300 days, maybe I know one word or two. So I should at least introduce myself. Maybe I'll be scolded. But what's the worst that can happen? Let's take the chance. And I said, Ni hao shushu, don't worry. I don't know how much of it was correct. But in my head it was, hello uncle. I know a little bit of Mandarin or Chinese. And he was flabbergasted. He said a lot of things which I could not understand at the moment. And I said, I tried to muzzle up some words, and in my head what I was trying to say is, hello, I just know a little bit of this language. Would you like to have conversation with me? And we had been talking since 11:30, I guess, till 4 a.m. He told me where he is from, why he was in India, what he was doing. I believe I became his sole friend in his India's 2.5 years trip. He was in India for 2.5 years. And that, I believe, was one of the most amazing experiences. It's at least top 3 experiences I had in my life. Talking to a person in Mandarin was like a dream for 300 days. All the time I was learning that. And that I could have again shut off. That experience I might have not had if only I had believed my friend. So many of you get scared giving speeches, coming to the stage. I wanted to reiterate by this experience which I had that maybe the worst that can happen is that you stop believing yourself and nothing else. Now, with that, we move to the third and the last part of the meeting, which is evaluation. Now, I would like to call back again our amazing dancer of Jaipur Toastmasters Club, our homegrown area director, none other than Toastmaster Lokendran, to provide us with the general evaluation report.
Thank you, Mr. Master Ji. Now let's start the feedback round, the evaluation round. And before we call out my team and my two other personalities, first we would like to invite our speech evaluators one by one. First I would like to invite the Toastmaster number to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster team. Please have me Toastmaster number.
Hello everybody, how are you? So I'm here to evaluate the speech of our dear President, Toastmaster Fahim. And the topic, as I told, as well as the speech that he gave today, was understanding his communication style. How many of us feel that whenever Fahim comes on the stage, playing any role, making a speech, making an evaluation, maybe as an auxiliary player, he creates a really safe space for all of us, a really friendly space. We feel that he is a really approachable speaker. How many of us feel that? So Toastmaster Fahim, congratulations. That's how approachable you are. The first thing that I really liked about your speech today was the environment that you created. You came on the stage, you had a topic in your hand, you had a mission in your hand to make people understand what are different type of communication styles, as well as what is your communication style. You created the perfect platform for doing so. Secondly, the topics that you covered in the total project, which you covered on the stage today, was entirely, completely coming out of the Toastmasters curriculum. What we actually see in Toastmasters International, that is perfectly fine. When Toastmasters International tells us to do do different type of topics or to do different type of activities, when you have to give some particular project, you definitely did that. You did your homework. You came on the stage. You laid a perfect foundation for everybody to understand, and then you delivered your project. The third thing that I really acknowledge as well as appreciate you are doing is building curiosity around. You came on the stage, you had a presentation, you showed different type of communication styles and different type of communications which are possible, be it direct communication, initiative communication, or all the other two, all the two that could have been covered. Finally, one thing that I really liked was the vocal variety, the funniness that you carried on the stage. When you came on the stage and you had that laugh, that was perfectly engaging for everybody. If somebody was not paying attention to you at that time, they started paying attention to you after that. One thing that I feel that you should work upon, there are many of those, but with the constraint of time, I would like to point out just one, which is you did not involve real life incidents. When we are talking about communication styles, we all use different type of communication styles in our daily lives. I am a businessman. If my employee is not behaving properly with me, I have to have direct communication with him. Perfectly fine. Secondly, when you are curious and when you have that brainstorming session, you have to use that analytical communication style also, with other people also and with yourself also. So you did not involve those real life incidents that you could have involved. Finally, to challenge yourself, one thing that I would suggest you is structure your speech again. Try structuring your speech multiple times before delivering it. And secondly, add interesting aspects in your speech. Maybe from your daily life or maybe from Toastmasters environment. Try involving more people. And that's it. Thank you.
Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Sakshi to evaluate the speech of Toastmaster Sham.
Hello everyone.
Hello.
So I am evaluating the speech of Toastmaster session. The topic was the unexpected gift of creating thoughts. What an amazing speech. We all are getting lost in his whole speech. Am I right?
Yes.
So the speech start was good. He asked the questions everyone that grabbed the attention from the audience. the incidents by sitting down on the stage. You use the body language greatly, but one thing I am suggesting that whenever you use a body language, try to stand on exact place when you are speaking on that topic. Like don't roam around on the stage when you are speaking on that topic and then change the position. Try to stand on the same place. And the second was the vocal variety. You use sometimes a high and the low voices, but I think it's not that much good. Like try to speak slowly and try to speak loud so that the purpose was completed. That this exactly your speech purpose was. So try to do that thing. But also one thing I am suggesting, it was a challenge for you, that use facial expressions when you are saying that I am lost in the forest or I am lost in situation. You are not expressing by your facial. That try to show that audience that I am feeling scared or I am calling to someone. Try to use a more facial expression to explain your speech more. And one more thing, try to use PPTs or any props in your speeches so that your speech show more greatly to the audience. And with that, I am ending my evaluation. But it was a great speech. The eye contact which you made with all of the audience, the stage movement was good. So thank you so much and a great speech.
Now I would like to invite Toastmaster Ruby to reiterate the speech of Toastmaster Neha, a champion, reiterating the speech of champion. What order?
It's not about what I don't have. It's all about what I do uniquely with all that I have. That was the core message that I got from Toastmasters Neha's speech. And that message hit me very hard that I forgot to write the recommendations that I would like to give to Toastmasters Neha. As in her speech, she said that all the people were talking about the 2 skills that she had instead of 98 skills that she didn't have. So she loved all of us with that line because she is already born with those 98 skills and she learned that 2 skills. So today in my evaluation, I'll just point out some good points and I'll leave the recommendation part. First thing that I like about her speech was the excitement which she creates in the starting of the speech. That particular thing engage all of us and it creates a curiosity in your mind that what this speech will be what she will deliver in her speech. Second thing which I like about her was her voice modulation. Whenever she is excited, she has fabulous energy in her voice that we all can see. And whenever she wants to give a message, a core message of her speech, like she was saying that it makes no sense to be perfect because you are never ready. The way she said this thing in a very slow voice grabbed the attention of the audience. And that was the core message which we all have to point out. Third thing which I liked about her speech was the purpose of her speech was to inspire the audience. And with excellent delivery and fabulous story, I think we all were inspired. We all were not only inspired, the message got printed in all of us mind. Am I right or wrong?
Yes.
I'm wrong. Though I'm right. Though I don't want to give any recommendation, but I want to challenge with 2 things to those persons. First one is whenever you deliver a speech, you just go with the flow. You come into the flow of the speech. That is a fabulous thing as a speaker. But you forgot that you have to deliver the speech in the limited time, in 5 to 7 minutes. So I challenge you to deliver the next speech in 5 to 6 minutes. That is the first challenge.
That is a challenge.
Second challenge which I want to give to her is to have what I noticed was the pace in which she delivered her speech, that the pace is very fast. So I challenge you to slow down whenever you deliver any speech. That will automatically result in good articulation and will result in good delivery of your message. So good starting, excitement, good purpose of the statement, and just little bit improvement will inspire all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, champion. And this is how the champion evaluates the champion. So thank you very much, both Toastmaster and Toastmaster Rohit. Now it's time to invite the final evaluator of our speech marathon, Toastmaster Yash. He evaluates the speech of Toastmaster Hitesh. What if you had $1 million in your pocket, yet you were sitting at a paratha shop? Well, it should be a 5-star hotel to start with, isn't it? But the connection with one's roots, and particularly in India, is depicted by the message that you eat at a paratha shop despite having $1 million in your pocket. And that is a message that I got from the brilliant speech given by Toastmaster Hitesh today. Toastmaster Hitesh, via his speech, shared the message that when you have numbers to support your contention, the audience automatically comes up to support you. And even if someday any of us becomes a politician, if we mention the points in front of them by being quantitative in our approach, then I am sure that you will end up winning that particular election. Coming to the particulars of his speech, there was a great beginning with the Golu ke parathe analogy which you created. And you began with the question, what if you had $1 million in your pocket? That is something which broke the ice with regards to the topic. And when you delivered that message before the audience, it instantly attracted them to the topic that you had in front of us. These are the only good points of your speech. And when it comes to the evaluation, you can have that detailed look at the report when I hand it over to you. But you had a great work with the story, and that is something which I motivate you to keep going forward with. The next thing is, which you can keep in mind, is that you had 4 types of communication styles to cover today. Those being of direct, supportive, analytical, and initiative. So we generally divide the stage into 3 parts. But what you could have done, since you had 4 parts, and particularly right towards the end of your speech, you came to the conclusion that you like to have the analytical as well as the supportive approach. So you could have started with being direct by covering this side. The middle 2 portions you could have kept reserved for the analytical and supportive ones. And finally, the last one you could have reserved for the persuasive aspect. This would, and towards the end of your speech, you could have again jumped to the center and delivered the moral of your story that I like to have the analytical and supportive approach. So that is one recommendation I have for you. The second thing that you may like to challenge yourself with is that you must take pauses between your speech. So today while speaking, you were standing at this position only and referring to the audience by taking turns like this and like this. So you can, with the movement, be swift as well, and secondly, take that sense of calm along when you are speaking. So these are the 2 suggestions that I have for you. It was a wonderful speech, the story was brilliant, and I wish to see you more on this stage. Thank you. Thank you, Subhu Toastmaster, for such a wonderful and articulated evaluation. Now it's time to invite my team, one by one. But before I invite our Toastmaster leaders for timer report, I would like to ask him to please fill the board with all the who are qualified who not qualified. Yeah. So meanwhile, Toastmaster is filling the board. I would like to the up out of today's meeting, Toastmaster Jyoti, to provide us with the boundary.
So the today's meeting was not having much of these or filler words and all. Few things that I noticed I want to tell that few times this word was used by Toastmaster Yajit, and few times few words are repeated by Toastmaster Shakshi. There was a repetition, and this word so this and so that was repeated by Hitesh. So these are the only things that I noticed today. Overall, from the R counter, this is the report, and the meeting was very wonderful.
Now it's time to invite Toastmaster Rohit to deliver the graduate report.
As Toastmaster Jyoti said, today's meeting was really fabulous because I also not found any grammatical mistakes in the speaker speaking on the stage. There are some of the good phrases that I heard, and the best of them was the first one was risk of fart. That was said by Toastmaster Neha. Second good phrase that I heard was ideas doesn't create business, execution does. Said by Toastmaster Hitesh. Some of the grammatical mistakes which I found in today's meeting were one of the speakers said that before speaker is speaking on stage, instead of that she should have said before speaker speaks on stage. One of the speakers said I announced meeting was started. Instead of that she should have said meeting is started. One of the speakers said things I was left for. Instead of that he should have said things I was left with. One of the speakers said sound was increasing. That was the past tense sentence. So he should have said that sound increased. Except that I think all of the speakers spoke very well. Now talking about the word of the day and idiom of the day. So I want to congratulate all the speakers who used that word. Toastmaster Lokendra, Toastmaster Deek and Toastmaster Neha. They used the word cut the chase, the idiom of the day. And Toastmaster Himanshu, he used the word concise. So that's all for me.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rohit. Now it's time to invite our timer again. He's on the stage to deliver this timer.
All speakers, role players, and everyone complete their speeches on time. So everybody is eligible for voting. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster, for such a concise report. Thank you very much. Now it's time to invite the game player, the game of Heartmaster. So please help me welcome the Heartmaster of today's meeting, and his name also starts with H. So please help us welcome the Heartmaster to today's meeting. Toastmaster Himanshu.
That's a tough question.
So, everyone excited?
Yes.
Great.
I know one question. If you are ready to trade one chocolate with me.
It's good you are sitting alone. So, like as I have already mentioned about Heartmaster, so again I repeat the rules of the game. You have to raise your hand before answering, and once answered, unless we don't get any answer from anybody, please don't raise your hand or don't answer. And if you are a speaker or you have spoken that word, please don't answer. So the gift is not chocolate today. So I have fridge magnets with me, which has some good quotes on positive mindset.
Wow.
Where is the invisible boy? Can we leak the paper?
He's invisible.
So my first question is from Toastmaster Fine's speech. He was singing some song. What was the song?
Can you repeat?
You should ask some simple questions.
It was very simple, I thought.
We have a dancer with us. It was a patriotic song.
No, no.
It was from Shah Rukh Khan.
Even he don't know. He said.
So I'll change my question. Pardon?
Something like that was yours.
So further, one more difficult from my point of view. Toastmaster Neha, during her speech, she was referring like what comes between B and D, and she referred some formula.
I told you, is that
Alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta.
that's Modi ji, not me.
Minus square,
Alpha square beta square minus something.
Minus a fourth.
कुछ तो alpha beta ही था. Okay, हम कॉमर्स के स्टूडेंट हम make some answer.
alpha
minus beta whole square.
minus whole square.
Minus whole square.
Yeah, you're getting close.
Alpha plus beta, alpha square plus beta square is equal to whole square.
अरे नहीं. Simple question है.
I'll change it.
ना मैं explain
So these are
He came to me and asked, what was the formula? I was like, he's asking like chilling. And then he's like, he's the other person. इसलिए पूछ रहे थे.
in Toastmaster Fine speech, he was referring some Canadian professor and who has given this three communication styles like your body language, your tone, and your words. So how many percentage were defined by them?
The body. The body. And not the body part.
Context 7%, 39% body tone, and rest I think was body language.
One more is
Am I almost there?
7%, 55%, and the remaining.
38.
Correct answer.
मिलना तो तुम्हें चाहिए था ये.
I think it is getting tough.
Almost.
भाई इन्हें तो मिलना चाहिए. नहीं. This should go to him. No. I did not even say the 37% correctly, so it should go to him.
He's giving
We'll
the
divide it.
Again, Toastmaster Fahim has referred about 4 communication styles. So what were those? I think Toastmaster Rohit.
Direct, supportive, analytical, and
Come on.
Supportive.
Sticker मिलेगा.
Direct, supportive, initiative, and analytical. अरे यार सब लोग पकड़ो. आप ना अब
And in Toastmaster Shashank's speech, sorry, Shashank. So he was like in middle of nowhere, and he's listened the water stream, but from which side it was?
I know.
She's the
Right side.
correct.
यार ये सीधा 39% राइट साइड ही क्या बोले दिमाग पूरा बाहर निकल रही है.
I changed my mind.
See, our level he adjusted. You are not a teacher, right?
And Toastmaster Hitesh has referred the paratha walas. So what was the name of them? Golgappa. And like in his $1 million idea, what rate he has defined for that paratha?
For the plate,
One plate. How much?
40 rupees.
Wrong.
160.
Wrong.
360. सही है देखिए.
Correct. 60.
खाली 60 सही है. 160.
And Toastmaster Hitesh has shown some styles, like when he was referring about communication style, he was telling some words about those styles. So when he was showing this initiating communication style, there were three things. What were those?
This is difficult.
So when he was referring just actions, there were three simple things which he has referred.
नहीं बोलते
Could we answer? Could we answer one of them?
No.
At least two. At least
At least
two.
two.
You can tell me to.
इवैल्यूएटर को पता है गेम के इवैल्यूएटर को
Evaluate को नहीं पता.
Yes.
अरे यस
एक पे ले लो.
Three words.
Like one was excited and two
What's that?
and the other one was
इनको
like get ready and go and
मुझे अभी भी पता नहीं चला छोड़ नहीं जीत पाऊंगा
क्या क्या?
Yes. At least the three things.
Okay, okay, no cross talks. अरे कैप्टन बोलिए.
Three left.
Toastmaster Naman in his table topic session, he has asked for three wishes.
Easy.
And you have already won.
the clarity he has in his mind.
Who is left with?
आया
Sakshi.
मैं भी बच्चा हूँ.
You are the question leader.
I understand.
Yeah, Sakshi. Toastmaster Sakshi.
अरे कोई
30 crore in 9 minutes or yes.
नहीं that range not.
That's correct. She's correct.
ठीक है partially.
आया.
Let's do it. Okay. Second.
Traveling full world and
व्हाट ट्रैवलिंग बोल रहे
100
हैं
years, 100
Living her. Correct.
नो व्हाट नहीं व्हाट that is wrong. No,
मोटे ठीक था.
visa was even the word visa was not used.
No, she has told like traveling. Okay, right.
Unlimited boarding pass.
Unlimited
Take
boarding.
you can't go.
Competitive.
You can market the woman.
वीजा की इतना प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. अब बैंक अकाउंट में 30 करोड़ रुपए पड़े हुए हैं.
Next question.
So during the start Toastmaster and the mode of the day, he was referred about evaluator, like what we call evaluator as. Overall evaluation part we were referred one word.
This is the toughest
Five.
Breakfast.
Breakfast of
the campus.
correct.
Toastmasters know this.
And our guest Toastmaster or like Trinal, he was when like he was introducing himself, he has referred like he is pursuing his graduation, but from which college? You both cannot answer.
SKIT.
Correct. So that's it from our master today. I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster. And we can say these questions are hustle hard because thank you very much. This gift is for you. Now it's time to invite the other two auxiliary role players who's going to evaluate the whole speech. The first, we would like to invite the good looking, who's going to
good looking, yeah.
so many good feedbacks. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Loken. Now, what a wonderful meeting. I came here after a long time. My office was really hard for the last 1 month. I couldn't be able to come to meeting, and then I go to a vacation. I went to trekking, and now I'm back to this venue, this place, and these people. I really love to come here, and this is the energy that I'm feeling right now because of all of you, I'm very happy right now. So let's start the evaluation with each and everyone. First, I would like to now, where is our VP membership?
I want to commend you really so much because today we have 4 guests and 3 of our new members who are giving their first official role here. And it all happened because of you. So Toastmaster Hitesh, what a wonderful job you are doing. The way you are making a good engagement in the guest room, it hasn't been like that for many years. Thank you Toastmaster Hitesh for doing your role so wonderfully. Now our VP Education, though he is not here right now, but the way he planned everything, the way he started the filling up the agenda and the decision making he is doing every day. Like first our TMOD was backed out, then their theme was cancelled, then the TMOD was changed again and again. And but still we have the full agenda and all the role players are completely filled right now. And this is the and this part shows that how leadership is teaching us, because making certain decision making is what these leadership roles teach us, and our weekly education is doing this role wonderfully. Now let's come to our Sakshi terms of today's meeting. Toastmaster Sakshi, what a well-mannered intro when you started the whole thing. And when I came to the venue, the whole venue was well decorated, though it was from the last meeting. But you are the one who did that. So thank you very much. The floor was clean and board is very well mannered and writing is very good. It is your name? Okay, so congratulations both of you for your wonderful teamwork. Now our presiding officer, Toastmaster Fahim, the way you explain everything during your role, and especially the way you introduce us with the different video champions, which can teach us so many things. So Toastmaster Fahim, you already enhanced this role of presiding officer and teaching us so many things. So congratulations Toastmaster Fahim for doing your role very wonderfully. Now our TMOD, Toastmaster Deep, today was speech marathon and he took this role just 1 or 2 days ago. And the way still you did your role very wonderfully. The energy you have, we all are inspired from you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Deep, for doing your role so wonderfully. The way you explained everything, and even without anything, you just build up so many things between the gaps, and everything was feel connected from one speech to another speech. The transition was really wonderful. So you are really the benchmark of TMOD. Thank you very much, Master D. Now let's come to our auxiliary roles fair. Toastmaster, it was your first meeting as a member, and the way you did your role, it was wonderful. Though it was your first meeting, you sometimes feel nervous. Don't worry. Day by day, you will improve so much. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Keep doing your role. Don't hesitate. And even if you do mistake, please do it openly. Because the rule of Toastmaster is be Besharam. The more you become Besharam, the more you will learn. The Toastmasters don't feel hesitated. Even if you're not be able to remember your speech, please try to read out your speech without looking at the script. Because in that way, you're going to learn one way. Thank you very much, Toastmaster. Now, another new rock star, Toastmaster Jyoti. Toastmaster Jyoti, you have your second role and you do your role very wonderfully. The way you and the way you told us that how many times you told us the whole structure of the what is the role of counter, and the way and your report was very wonderful. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Jyoti. Now our grammarian, the way he did his role, no doubt he is champion of Jaipur Toastmasters Club. Every time he comes on the stage, we will not be able to see any fault on anything, and that any feedback that we can provide to him. The way he started his role, the way he engaged the whole audience, at the first time he come on the stage. Thank you, Toastmaster, for doing your role wonderfully. Now let's come to our Harp Master, Toastmaster Himanshu. Harp Master Himanshu. Thank you very much. The role was wonderful. The way you created all the questions were hard, but all of us learned so much. And the one thing that questions were hard, but you were able to ask them, which shows how keen listener you are. Because the way you listen to each and every, only that is the reason that you are able to create such hard questions. So he is the now the benchmark that Harvard and if you are the first one, still it is so great. And if you want to become a better speaker, you have to become a better listener. And you want to become a better listener, please see Toastmaster Himanshu. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Himanshu. Now, our tabletop masters, the duo of Shashank and Sakshi SS. So thank you very much. And I really like the poster of Toastmaster Shashank on the
Good work, here.
Thank you very much. And the way he explained all the rules, what is the importance of tabletop sessions, and how it is going to benefit us in our life, and all the rules of tabletop session. It was well articulated, and we all were engaged at the very first time. So thank you very much, Toastmaster Sham. Now let's come to our evaluators. The first Toastmaster Naman. If you don't know, Toastmaster Naman is also the second rank in division level contest. That means that he came second in the Rajasthan level evaluation speech contest. And we can see in his evaluation why he is the champion. Because the way he articulated everything, the way he started, the way he the way he did the recommendation, and concluded each and everything. It is the reason why he is a benchmark of evaluation. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Naman. All now, Toastmaster Sakshi. Now, it was probably second or third time you did this role, but you gave so many feedbacks. Toastmaster Shashank has so much to improve next time. So wonderful. The way you point out so many feedbacks, Toastmaster Shashank has so many things to do for the next meeting. So the way your observance is really great. Please keep doing this role, and please try to improve your evaluation by taking the guidance of your bankers and everyone. Now, Toastmaster Rohit, and just like Toastmaster Rohit is also the area level champion of evaluation speech content, and we can see the way he delivered the whole evaluation. He started with the quote and when he was delivering the evaluation, it was like champion is evaluating the champion. The speech was great and the evaluation was more great. So it was wonderful to listen to you, and the way, and one thing that we all can learn from Toastmaster Rohit, that when he was delivering the evaluation, he was not evaluating the speaker, he was evaluating the speech. He was using third person pronoun because he was not referring you. He was referring the today Toastmaster Neha did that. She was doing that because in that way he was engaging with everyone. Because when he was using third person pronoun, he can look at everyone. But when you are using second person pronoun, you can only look at the speaker. If you did this thing, you will always look at the speaker. But when you are using third person pronoun, you can look at all the audience. So it was one thing that we all can learn from Toastmaster Rohit. Wonderful evaluation. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rohit. You did it. Now, our rock star, Toastmaster Yash. You started the engagement with the audience, and I didn't see your evaluation before. But if it was only two or second, third time, you did it wonderfully. And not only he explained the feedbacks, he also told the speaker that how you can improve this particular skill. He showed us that this is the part of the stage and how you can use it. So this is how a good evaluation can be done. You actually tell the speaker that how you can improve that particular skill. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Yash. Now over to Toastmaster Lokesh.
Thank you.
Thank you. We all can feel the good energy. He commended everyone, but now the dark days are coming. The dark days is coming. So please don't applaud so much because he will feel very happy if you applaud so much. Last time you applaud so much and he's already has so much energy. So please help us welcome Dark Loki. Now it's time to butcher each and everyone. Butcher on the stage today. So, Toastmaster Hitesh, I don't have anything to do. You doing your wonderful. no feedbacks for you. Even dark book it doesn't have any feedback for you. Thank you very much, Toastmaster Hitesh. You are doing the role of VP manager. And same goes for VP Education as well. The way he did his role for this particular meeting. No feedback for you, Krishnanshu. Even Guru. Now our VP PR to Toastmaster Deep. Now the way you doing your role is really great. People are feeling engaged, and it is and the credit goes to all the XCOM team because they showcase engagement in the guest student in everyone. But one thing, if we are having speech marathon, if a speaker poster can be posted, it can actually feel related for the speech marathon because the design of the poster of speech marathon was really wonderful. But if it can have a speaker poster for everyone, we can all feel we can all can feel the value of speech marathon. So next time we have speech marathon, please post a speaker poster. Now let's come to Sarita dance. Sarita dance. Every good Luki said something, but I have something to say. The meeting started at 6:12. It can be done early, and when you are having the good activity, after some time it became very chaotic because people are falling here and there and everything. If it feels chaotic, you can stop the activity and we can move forward. And we already got late from 6:18 the meeting, the activity was stopped. So if it feels like that, you can do that. And one thing in the board, what we can see, we are not having the name of Jaipur Toastmasters Club. It can be mentioned here. And also, if we are having a speech marathon and in every meeting, if we can see the title of the speakers, it will showcase a good message to each and every because we all can see the title of the speakers, all the speeches, because it is the title that engages everyone. If we already can see what is the title of Toastmaster speech, it will also have the KOD as well, but also the audience can also feel the title of the speech. So if you can mention the title, it can be a great thing. And overall it's good. Now let's come to presiding officer. Presiding officer, good look, he said so many things, but some complaint that I have for you. That you showcase the champions of Jaipur Toastmasters Club, but those posters are outdated. We can mention that who won on these contests. Like you can mention Toastmaster, you can showcase the winning picture of Toastmaster Rohit when he won the secondary in division level contest. And you can also tell the people what is the meaning of division level contest. That means he won at the state level. And in that way, the guest, especially guests, can feel that what is the meaning of the division level contest. Because as Toastmaster, we know what is the area in division, but guest doesn't know. So you have to tell the people that what is the meaning of division level contest, and we can all see that this is the guy. We produce a champion in our club. So please join our club. So please mention these things and update those posters. And you also didn't recognize the presence of area director. So please mind that. Now our TMOD, Toastmaster Deep, good looking so many things. But one thing that I will suggest you, that during the speech marathon when we have back-to-back 4 speeches, there was a time that the energy of the room was feeling low. So as TMOD, you should read the energy of the room, and if you feel the energy is low, in the middle part you can have some activity, so everyone will be connected. Overall is good. Now our Oxford Gold Press Toastmaster Gejal. Toastmaster Gejal, good luck said one thing, so please follow that. Be patient. You are in Toastmaster, be patient. And one thing, when I came in this club for the very first time, when I was doing the timer for the very first time, I was the same guy. I was using my timer script just like that, like you were doing. I was using, and also doing my report as well, just like that. We all have the same journey. But today I'm able to speak to you, I'm able to speak everyone. Is the reason because next meeting I didn't use my script. You did this work for the very first time, very first time. Do it again next time. But next time we're not using the script. Even if you forget, please don't worry about it. In this stage, nobody is going to judge you. Because nobody judged me. There was a time when I had my script in my pocket, but when I removed the chip, it was not my script chip. At that time, I don't have any clue that how I'm gonna speak in front of everyone. That day, I just try to speak whatever I can speak. So do it. Don't use the script. Try to speak whatever you can. Nobody is going to judge you. And if any information need to be provided, the general editor will do that. But you are coming here to improve yourself. So please don't take shortcuts. Come here. Nobody is going to judge you. Just please test your skill. Because I had the same journey. Today I am speaking in front of you. And you are going to do the same after 2 years. But it will only happen if you take the courage and not use the script. Do not use the script because you are coming here to actually improve that skill. All the best Toastmasters, you can do so many great things. Now, our Toastmaster Jyoti, you did know about her, but when she comes, she started so. So if it was intentional, then it was a very wonderful thing because it actually tells the people what is the role of a founder. But what you can do, that you explain the role wonderfully, but you can tell the people what is the importance of not using these words. Because when people don't use these words, the speech will be flawless, it will be in good flow. So if you mention these things, it will be a great thing. And one thing, Gramerin, our Toastmaster Rohit, and he's the guy that even I'm so much worried about because I don't have any feedback from him.